We're live now officially. Hold on.
Hey man, take your area down the left flank. Gambling, follow the king commander down the center. Remote, take your company right after you pass the wall. Hold, and fear no darkness. Rise, rise, greedy assailants. Spears shall be shaken. Shields shall be splintered. A sword day, a red day. And the sun rises! Right now! Right now! Right! Right to ruin and the world ends!
I swear, it's like fucking Kyo has to go against the armies of Nomura.
I am going against the armies of Nomura.
The Heartless.
Yes, I'm in the Horde Proud mode.
Well, it's funny
proud
when
mode.
when I played Kingdom Hearts 2 and then I played the Wall of Two Towers, I can deal with the fucking army of Heartless, which is more enemies. But yeah, I can't handle 10,000 orcs
I know.
without getting a headache.
Alright, I must use the transporter. I must go fight. Look what everyone's making me play. Should I play Tamagotchi Street?
Huh?
Should I play Monopoly?
How?
The command mode, which is basically Monopoly, which I've never actually tried to
God.
play.
Yeah, do it.
Oh gosh. EP Gold 5000?
I
Keyblade
know the
Void?
command board. There's Rumble Racing Arena mode.
Toon Board? You know what? Well, no. I'm just gonna go to the arena mode.
I quit
And
the moment I started playing that Monopoly shit.
arena level 8.
I would use that in my stream, the arena mode, to level up.
I'm already past there. Arena level... I think I'm at 3. I'm gonna go there. Oh crap! I must begin the day of reckoning, which is what this one is. Look what I'm playing. Oh well, don't worry. I will raging storm your ass.
Are you talking to me, Kyo?
No,
Maybe you should find a job.
I have a job.
I know.
I just hate society. Oh yeah, I knew how to do the crafting system, if you can see.
Yeah, I didn't get that far.
Yeah, I had fun with the crafting system.
I powered up what I had. I mean, I made what I had work. They were surprised what I was able to do.
And the mine shields, come after me in the mines. The mines of Moria.
Somebody said that I beat the game at a very low level on the medium difficulty, which I shouldn't have been able to do. They were like this, how'd you beat the game only on level 27? I was like, what? Oh wait. Someone says, oh my god, if you're playing Kingdom Hearts, level up right. I'm like, well, what are the fucking ways to level up? As long as I can get by the stage, do I care?
Exactly.
It's like, do you gotta play Kingdom Hearts a specific way?
Not burst by sleep. If you know what the hell you're doing on crafting, You can basically
That
be
was
a
no, but
god.
that's the thing. I was getting fucking yelled at in the chat for fucking craftings. I'm like, I'm just trying to move. I'm pretty sure I can make what I got work powerful because what you're using right there, fire surge, that's the shit I made incredibly strong.
The
that, the
firestorm?
ice, and the lightning.
Yeah, I have a guy who's being an ass right now on the side. I'll just put my headphones like this so I can hear you better. Yeah, the one I did like this, and if you have Mind Shield, you can kill Xehanort real quick. Because
Well,
you
no,
know
it was a 50-50 me. He was the only boss that gave me a real fight. But other than that, he
but if
wasn't
you
hard for
put
me
the
to deal
mines
with.
here, he will die real quick because you know how he tries to storm you.
I didn't have that. You know what I would use?
What?
I would have a move that slows things down. So while he's hitting at me, I do that thing that hold it 100% where you're aiming at him, and I would just blast shit right in his face that would knock him right back. And when I was in my armor form, at least I was still able to do that move. Even though he could do some of my moves, he couldn't do all of them.
Come on, dude. I've got the mines.
I hate that boss. I hate that boss. He goes into the fucking floor and he will spam the floor move.
Oh, by the way, I love Raging Storm. You can't get hurt when you use this. It's like overpowered.
I don't know how I would get hurt.
It's like one of the most overpowered moves in the game, and you have to know what you're doing to craft it too.
You are sus as fuck right now, Kiyo.
What?
I don't know. Monkeys!
Are you watching more monkey videos? Did you figure out your internet problem?
Yeah.
Alright, risk level 4. How bad can they torture me? Look what you all made me do. Early, I'm already streaming a little bit of Kingdom Hearts, but this isn't the one I'm supposed to be, so we're good. I haven't broken a word.
What the fuck? That stage was in Kingdom Hearts 1. I didn't know it was in that game.
Oh, this is the arena mode. Anything
no,
goes.
but that stage you're in it, yeah, was inside, when you're inside the stomach of something?
Oh,
the space whale or whatever the fuck it was.
Come on, come on, come on, you dumb little thing.
Kyo, just for you, I'm gonna download Goat Simulator.
You're gonna download what?
Goat Simulator.
You're gonna play goats live.
I don't know.
If anybody has a PS4, go to your community and do that shit this time. That's the best way to promote it.
You're gonna get railroaded.
You're gonna get too railroaded. If I get blindsided, I'm gonna be like, no! Ah, the whale! Round 2, I had to fight the whale. Well, whale, you asked for it.
You're sus as fuck. Kyo is sus as fuck.
Oh crap, that's why I'm not doing it. I'm swimming. Where's that fucker at? I figured out how this is supposed to go. This is on some Jack Sparrow shit. Oh man, this sucks. I'm on time attack too.
Mm.
Oh no, you don't. I will not be eaten.
I saw Kyo dead to rights. I saw Kyo do that. Kyo killed somebody.
What do you mean?
You're dead to rights.
Ah! I have to do the speedrun trick. Hey, where'd you go? No, you don't. You are not eating me, you dumbass whale. I saw what you did to Pinocchio and Geppetto.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're a greedy little fucker. Come on, where you at? I'm gonna knock this thing at you and you are going to fall. The one of the sucky things is you're basically time attacked.
Yeah.
Now Aqua is one of the more powerful characters in the game. I just realized something. I might have to buy DLC for Remind one of these days if I make it to that mark. Oh crap.
You gotta buy Reminded.
But luckily I only have to do DDD. Oh wait, I'm at round 3.
So the games that I'm gonna start off for Twitch, like, that I'll make, you know, devote time to so I can show uncensored. Even though I'm lucky YouTube, because I did Terminator for YouTube, but I had to skip the sex scene.
Curse you, YouTube, and your no sex law. How are you gonna deal with Dragon Age and some of them?
You could do that on Twitch. I said that this game
No, I'm
that I
referring
can
to
do
YouTube.
exclusive to Twitch. Oh. That's the thing, how did they let people do Dragon Age?
Or Mass Effect.
Thank you.
Of course, I'm like the only probably geek who's played Mass Effect to like almost 100%.
Hey,
That's right, people.
Theo, why did the Scarecrow get a promotion?
What do you mean the Scarecrow?
A Scarecrow, that's all I answered. Why do you think a Scarecrow got a promotion?
I don't know why.
Because he was outstanding in the field.
Ah! Well, he was outstanding in the field because he was doing that shit in the,
But you get what I'm trying to say? He's outstanding in the field. Oh yeah, just to let you know, it is fucking, the fog is thick as fuck outside. You know that? I swear, I could have sworn it was John Carpenter's The Fog. I got scared for a second. When I
John
woke up this morning.
Carpenter, The Fog, that's right, that was an older movie.
No, because
we've
the fog seeps in because obviously, you know, windows, no matter how many you keep a window shut, how do you think freaking bugs or ants will sometimes get in? They seep into cracks. The fucking I'm like, why is my room foggy? I haven't been smoking. I looked up in the window, I saw the fog, man, and I'm half awake. I dripped back into the bed. I was like, Simon, let's go! I grabbed my Infinity Gauntlet. I was like, I don't got your gold, bitch.
Yeah, you can spit me out, you stupid thing, but I'm gonna kill your ass. Because unlike most people, I actually played a ton of time on BBB.
I noticed though, but people was asking me, I need to return to playing first-person horror games like Resident Evil and Blair Witch and all that. I was like, ah, shit, I was like, really? It's like, fine, after Kingdom Hearts and the other game I said I was gonna do, I can do those too, because fuck, because I gotta do something.
Yeah. People probably are going like, you should play some shooter games, Kiyoma.
It was. I'm just saying, if you play Warface, we can play Warface.
Like, how many RPGs? I think I'm known for RPGs anyway. I'm like the RPG streamer of us.
Oh my god, new follower on Twitch. Cosmic Paladin. Ah!
You rolled a 20. You have no one but yourself to blame for the 20 roll.
Ah! You're going to hell, Keo.
Oh my. I knew he would come up with a secondary one, remember? You're going to hell! I can't believe you managed to not only get him as a Cosmic, but you got him as a freaking Paladin.
Cause you know what my banhammer is on Twitch? To represent lightning? Thor fucking hits you with Mjolnir.
I think, Tenro might have gotten it because, like, about an hour after you did that, I got, like, a call from him on Discord. But I didn't answer it because, like, I was busy at that time,
You
remember?
didn't ban him?
Who? Tenro?
I
mean,
no,
just-
Cosmo.
Cosmic? No, he hadn't showed up in my channel.
Oh, I thought you were talking about...
No,
him.
last night you did it.
Yeah, I banned him, yeah, but...
I mean, I
Who
know I
called
have
you?
the power, but I didn't, who called me? A few other people. I was like, nope. I ain't answering Discord, it's too damn early. I mean, too damn late.
Oh, I thought you were saying he called you. I was like, wait, what?
No, that dude don't know my one number. Has the number increased?
Until my stream start... What number?
The number that's gonna force me to play PDD.
99.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I said on the community forums of the Kingdom Hearts I would be doing Kingdom Hearts, and oh god.
Yo, what the fuck is happening to my ass? Do I have spontaneous combustion? I can fucking light fires with my ass right now.
On what?
No, my ass. My actual ass.
Are you on the app?
I don't know. No, I don't know what the fuck I don't know what I ate yesterday or this. I know I just had bacon this morning, but the fuck, my ass is blowing up.
Accept your fate.
Oh, tell me this. They're trying to tie the one that is the Prime Jedi who fell first to the dark side.
Oh,
He created
wait.
the Sith, but he redeemed himself. See, there was a Sith Lord, a
Oh, wait.
Jedi that he. Huh?
Wait, Star Wars girl.
What about her?
We have to roast her.
We'll do that in a minute.
According to a modern Jedi, but specifically the Sith, outclassed the modern forces in power exponentially. Strangely enough, comparing the two of them is almost unfair concerning
What I was saying is,
Ah,
the
bitch!
first Jedi that got exiled for wanting to master both sides of the Force took his group and they found the Sith species called, Junta Paul. He was the first Jedi. He is basically, they're trying to set it up to where He was the first chosen one to have fallen. They're trying to do an Avatar: The Last Airbender thing that every generation will have a chosen one, which could work because it makes sense because of certain figures you can already tell are like chosen ones. Revan is one of them.
Oh yeah, Revan
He would have been like the chosen one because the Jedi and the Sith, but the Sith are not the only one that have a prophecy. Oh no, the Jedi aren't the only one. The Sith have one too, and Bane was their prophesized chosen one.
Oh yeah, all the Bane fuck shit up good.
Absolutely decimated by the power of an ancient Sith Lord. Why this has been up for debate for years, ever since the existence.
Which increases the number of X prizes or XP you read. A bounding stop, a bounding crystal, and what was it? Someone said. Shit.
Others have said that the ancient Sith Lords were more powerful because of their inherent bloodline being from the original Sith race, and because of their natural inherent connection to the dark side of the Force. Because of their race, they were far more powerful than any more modern Sith Lord. Today, though, specifically, we'll be talking about the ancient Sith, Marka Ragna, who was considered one of the pure Sith leaders of his era, and led the Sith into their golden age.
That's what I like about the Sith. If they were to do the ancient Sith in a film, they would basically have to look like Egyptian things, because the ancient Sith architecture looks like Star Wars Egyptians.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I like, because it makes them distinct. Like where the Jedi have more like traditional tombs and all that kind of like medieval stuff, the Sith look Egyptian.
Did you hit share on Twit?
Oh, share on what? This? Yes.
I gotta hit on Twitter land too. Tweet land. The alternate reality to reality land.
You are fucking tweet man.
Well, I'm crazy. You know, my friend told me the definition.
Funny is, I could finish God of War today. Funny, that'd be the first time I did that in 2 streams. God of War, not that fucking. You see, this shit's giving me a fucking run.
Yeah, I was giving you a run for the money last night. You're at the halfway point, I believe.
Yeah, I am. I'm really at the middle now. I didn't think I got that fucking far.
If you were streaming at Twitch right now, yeah.
No, because I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah, finish it on Twitch today, and then come back to YouTube.
Because I can easily finish the Spider-Man episodes because they're only 3 hours apiece.
Yep.
So they're nothing. Then I can start.
Wait, did you just call Black Cat nothing?
No, not Black Cat. Fucking.
You just said they were nothing to Spider-Man's. Did you just insult the Black Cat fan base? Oh, did you know how to do some of these spells? Or half these spells when you were doing your run? Of Birth by Sleep?
I only did stuff that was like, okay, the best way I can describe it, I had the full force of the fire, the electricity, and the ice. I can do those at maximum. I didn't craft anything, I just leveled them up purely. I basically also had the highest form of Cure, the highest form of every elemental attack, because when I was her, I used elements. When I was Terra, I powered myself up in strength and in healing to make myself
oh yeah,
invincible.
you need to just basically do freaking strength. Aqua is super strong. Here's the funny thing.
I was able to do a mix.
Here's the funny thing, in lore, which in Kingdom Hearts lore, she is like super strong as a mage, but she's a freaking glass cannon. I mean, her being strong comes at a cost, you know? I mean,
her playthrough was the easiest for me. Where Terra
not
was
with
the
Break.
longest.
Not with Break. Break will whoop your ass with the final boss, Break.
Well, no, I'm saying when I did the campaign, she was the easiest campaign for me to do. What Terra took me a little bit.
If you want to know why it can be easy, it boils down to the fact if you know what level you are. If you're basically level 30 in her campaign, you're pretty much broken.
No, I never got anyone to 30. I at least got them. They were 3 or 4 levels before that. I only got them to the late 20s.
I think
I was farming like a motherfucker, and I was using the arena obviously to power myself up. Because if I got to a part that I was stuck, this is what made the streams a little longer. I would take 30 minutes to 45 minutes to stay in the arena and power my strength.
That is true. The arena is good for strength powering,
I did that without all of them. Like, the first, like, it's funny, I could have actually done them directly in 2 streams, but the farming is what made them 3 apiece for each character.
Yeah, because, the final area where you fight Ventus in them, that's no joke.
Mm.
You know, it's funny how the Sith have all the interesting lore and the Jedi have all the boring lore.
I know, and it's funny how it comes from the ancestors of the Sith are Jedi.
Yep, and how the Jedi could just well in hypocrisy. There's a reason why I love the quote in Last Jedi how Luke was just like, yeah, the Jedi Order needed to die.
Mm-hmm.
Did you laugh at that line?
What?
When Luke said the Jedi Order needed to die?
No, I didn't laugh. I knew they needed to fucking go. A lot of people are just like, no, nothing needs to happen to the Jedi. Yes, the fuck it does.
Did nobody read even Legends or even look at how they were doing things in the film? The films, they even flat out say they kidnap children. It's fairly in your face when Obi-Wan's training, when he's training younglings, and he's like, man, they're awful young. Yes, we are refining forces of children, is what the little zealot
No, but
said.
they don't kidnap them. Actually, they come and find out in the Clone Wars, they just explain that they ask the parent, it's up to the parent. But no, if it's for someone that's extremely powerful, I can understand that you need to take them. Because if they do fall, that's the problem. Like, Revan was found fast, and that's understandable because at birth, the man had the power if he was.
Hey, Christopher Harris. What's up?
If he was a being from the ancient era, I think he would survive fine in that era. He was like one of the last people, because mind you, he got turned to the dark side, like one of the last ancient emperors.
If you're wondering why I'm semi-streaming Kingdom Hearts, no, this is not Dreamed Out Distant. I mean, this is Birth by Sleep. Okay, this is just basically a promo video of how good I can basically get in the game.
He's playing the end game
of Birth by Sleep. I've already beaten Birth by Sleep.
And me, in a little bit, I'm gonna go back to try to conclude God of War 3 for Twitch.
Well, that's cool. I don't mind you hanging around.
That was a fucking. I can't believe I did that shit. Even you were like, God damn, John, come on!
I know. I was getting tired. I'm like, damn it, I've had a long day at work and everything. I gotta come and I need to sleep.
Well, the thing was, before I left, my mom had given me my painkiller for my shoulder, which I went to my appointment, so that means I felt no pain. My body didn't feel fatigued. I was able to go. Now, that might be different. That's why I'm doing everything now in the morning, because she's not here for the weekend, and all I have is sip spirits. So, that's why I did most of God of War, and now I'm choosing stuff that I can time perfectly.
Just go back to Twitch for a little bit and see if the Gaming Paladin stalks there.
I will.
That is hilarious. That the Paladin came with Switch. Who else finds that hilarious? I think you need to play for the Rohan clip.
For the what?
The Rohan clip on Two Towers again. Since I got somebody in here.
Okay.
Yep, it was the first one that got placed on PSP, which was awesome. It's also, if you know how to do some of these spells like I'm doing, you can literally break the game, like the Raging Storm. Because it's worth noting.
Maybe you can get mad at me fighting those things because I would always forget to hit the things on their back.
Uh-oh, the boss has come.
Right out, Keo.
The boss has come. I must ride out.
I'm blasting I'm blasting the monitor, so... Because YouTube is full and the monitor has its own 100% blast. Look to the east.
You might need to put your microphone closer.
Yeah, hold on, I might just do that in a second.
Because Kingdom Hearts is loud.
Yeah, I bet the fuck it is, with your deaf ass.
Well, this is pretty much a spin-off. No, actually, it's in lore. Chris Harris, this actually takes place...
This is a prequel, basically.
It's the prequel. It takes place 10 years before thing and introduced Old Xehanort, which was voiced by Leonard Nimoy, R.I.P. The reason you couldn't get it because you took so damn long making 3.
You know what's funny? How I will die in pain knowing how much the fucking PS2 version gave me a hard time, but yet I will play Lord of the Rings Conquest as Helm's Deep.
I know, the Helm's Deep and that one's like easier.
It's not that it's fucking easier. You're more outnumbered there, but I have more control of what the fuck I'm doing, and at least there's people there to help.
Yes, let's not forget. Don't tell the dwarf.
Yo, the fucking heroes, I'm sorry, the heroes, I'll give it that. The heroes were broken. They were too fucking strong. And Sauron was so broken, you can only use him in one multiplayer mode. And in only one story campaign.
Of course, Sauron's always got to be the broken one.
Because this is him if he had the ring. Because the evil campaign is like, what happens if he regained the ring? And oh my god.
You burned the Shire to the ground, man.
I mean, it's not just that. I mean, I did feel good about some other things. I mean, I felt good playing the Nazgul, but...
Oh, who doesn't feel good playing the Nazgul?
Yo, fucking Frodo's hero is a little bastard, though. He can go invisible and execute you immediately. That little shithead there. Fuck him. The multiplayer fights were awesome because if everybody had a hero. See, unlike Star Wars where you'll get a 50% chance of people, like if you have two specific heroes that know each other in the game, then everybody will stop fighting you and let you two duke it out on the outside of the map or in the center, while everyone else is fighting around you. That's a 50% chance on Battlefront. You've seen some people do that with me out of random.
Oh yeah, because they get pissed at you. It seems like they found you on Twitch, and they know who you are. Now, the shit is, if I play this when I used to play Lord of the Rings Online, the fucking Conquest, people would actually stop. You know, they'll let you battle if it's two specific heroes that people wanted to see battle. Like the Witch King and Aragorn, people would let me and some dude go off somewhere else and fight each other. And there, you had a much higher chance of dying than you do with a lightsaber. I remember I was the first one when I got to the story mode of the Black Gate. I didn't even wait for that shit to fully open. I was there while it was still opening, while the animation was pushing me back. The wave came out. I was already in there fucking hitting. I was like pressing X square. I was swinging around in a fucking circle. I was like, I'm gonna kill you fuckers. I hate that one too that you're fighting. He's a bitch. Am I giving you post-traumatic stress memories? Sephiroth was voiced by Lance Brass, the first Kingdom Hearts game. Yeah, he was. It was the first time Sephiroth and Cloud were voiced.
Do you know the lore behind Shadow of War, Kino?
Shadow of War is basically the in-between gap of what the hell was going on in Mordor.
In the film's version.
Yep. They've even gone on their way to say that was the film's version.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it makes sense. What the hell? How did you have 60 years of peace with Sauron doing shit?
He wasn't. He was dealing with something in his place.
He was dealing with one of the worst outcasts, a rogue Nazgul.
Oh, yeah, and basically when you think about it, it's actually cool that you're technically playing a game which is one of the origins of the 9 Nazgul in the movie. We just don't know which one. I mean, we know who the Witch King is. I know who the Easterling that was, when they first ran into the Nazgul, when they were hiding under that tree. Yep. That's Kamul the Black Easterling, who's another person he could really sense the power of the ring.
Yep. It makes you wonder if the Nazgul would really take the ring for themselves.
No, they won't. That is how locked Sauron has them.
I found it awesome in the Hobbit movie how he unleashed them. Most people consider this game the black... Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is...
Now I have to look at it. Thanks a lot.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to turn... Yes, Birth by Sleep is considered the black sheep because of 3 different playthroughs. And I would look at somebody like...
Star Wars, okay?
Yes, it's awesome. If you look at it, it is basically, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. Terra is a better written Anakin Skywalker. Lily, think about it.
Are you needing some assistance, my lady?
I mean, seriously, when you look at it, Aqua is following him around to make sure he's in check. And also, she was granted the title Master. He wasn't. And the motivation was because of a zealot that he didn't get Mao, even though he's the power of a master. Who in Star Wars?
What's funny? Wait, who? What?
I'm just saying, who in Star Wars had the power of a freaking master that just wasn't granted it?
Anakin.
Yep. He has the strength of a master. If you played him, he can hit like a freaking truck. He took out Ericus like it was nothing.
Yo, get this. Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
Although
Saruman, the Black Easterling that was hunting Frodo first, he's the one that's fighting Saruman in the Hobbit scene when they all fight the Nazgul spirits.
Yeah.
Cause he's the one with the big ass, like you can tell looks like Middle Eastern rams.
Yeah.
That's him, cause you know they're kind of like a mix of. What's weird is the people portrayed in the South are the people portrayed as like people like minorities, like with the brown skin and all that.
Yeah, you're insignificant
like
in the Lord of the Rings setting.
But no, Aragorn was the one that made peace with them.
But yeah,
he actually said, look, as long as there's no war, I don't need to hold your men prison, like your men.
And then they became Africa.
Huh?
I said, and then they became Africa because time went on to the real world. That was evil.
Yo, it's funny is I never knew Saruman can move like that.
Yeah, they kind of nerfed him a lot, but if you really think about it, he could do some shit. He's the freaking necromancer.
No, Sauron is.
Yeah, but Sauron is like, he's a freaking necromancer. I found that funny with Saruman when they were fighting him, was just like, he got terrified.
Because he's like, he knows. He's like, oh shit, because he thought it was bullshit. Because they were sent, the wizards were sent to deal with Sauron, just to help inspire the people to deal with Sauron. But they could do it however way they saw fit, but some, yeah.
But then he kind of disappeared for a while, and they're like, heh, he's just a myth.
Mm-hmm.
And then I love Saruman. I get why do they gotta sound the same, damn it? He's basically like, what's this? A Nazgul blade. Oh, it can't be anything too bad.
The Morgul blade, yeah. And only the Witch King can wield it.
Yep.
Well, at least if he can wield it, or if he passes it to you to be wielded, because he explains that in Shadow of War that he can do that.
You know he was flipping out whenever the White Council was when they found out the tombs were out. Because Gandalf saw him and he's like, the tombs are broken.
No, like, they're fucking over. He's like, the one of 9. The 9 are loose.
They're like, men would raid him. And everyone's like, are you kidding me? They're like, Sauron, are you freaking kidding me? The men don't like those kings. They consider them traitors. There's no way in hell they'd raid that place.
And you could tell in the middle it's the fucking Witch King.
Yep. He just don't got his freaking helmet on. Cough, Eowyn, strong female written character. Cough, this one strong, well written female character. Cough, Star Wars girl, you don't know jack shit.
And basically you're in the presence of people who have been, this one thing about this conversation people have to listen carefully is Galadriel is saying shit to him that only people from the First Age would be alive to remember.
Saying shit to
Sauron, the shit she started, like basically saying she doesn't view him as a Dark Lord, she basically chastised him for being a servant of the first Dark Lord. And she says his name, Morgoth, and they mention Morgoth's name a lot in the series. And people, it brings eyes to like, who the fuck is he? And he's thinking, come on, holy shit, there's somebody above Sauron? Fuck.
Yeah.
And he did, what Sauron did in his time was great, yes, but the fucking war with his master sunk a continent. So come on now.
Yeah, it's like, don't fuck with the master, dude.
He's basically, the story of Sauron's master is basically the fall of Lucifer. That's basically it is. In a mythical set, more mythical, elvish like setting.
Oh shit, I'm receiving messages like crazy. Are you receiving a message?
No.
Hold on 1 second thing, you will see a blue screen for 1 second. Oh, it was somebody from...
What does Sean Bean gotta die and everything?
Sean Bean's cursed. He dies in almost any movie.
Man, if I did a movie, I'd let him live. It'd be a shock.
He died in Game of Thrones, damn it.
There's a theory that if Boromir survived, his temptation of the ring would have been finally broken. And
oh yeah, look at my level.
A better turnout would have happened. Tell me what you think of this.
Aqua,
oh goddamn!
I have her at level 43. So like,
you know how Denethor would listen more to Boromir than Faramir?
Yeah.
So, I think instead of like what would happen is yes, the Fellowship would have broken, but Aragorn, I believe, would have sent Boromir to go back to Gondor and prepare the defenses faster, get things already in place, because Boromir was always able to hold that fucking city, so maybe he could hold it again until they got ready for war.
Yep.
That means Faramir would have been more, Denethor would have been more inspired to fight back and get Minas Tirith ready, and he would, if Boromir would have said, light the fucking beacons, his dad would have went through with it. He would have said, light the fucking beacons, the armies would have got there quicker. The army of the dead would actually be the reinforcement, like it still would have been, but they would be there just to clean up the mess because most of it would have already probably been handled. They would still get there probably like at the turn of whatever tide is happening.
Yeah, they would be like the final battle.
Then they would also still have a big enough army to go back and actually they would have a much larger force to go siege the Black Gate. So a lot could always hinge just on the life of one character.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Shelob ever died, because she just vanishes.
AK Stitch, yep, I know. Experiment 626, aka Stitch. As you can tell, I've basically been crafting a ton in this game with Aqua.
And you know what's funny? There was 2 Balrogs now in Middle Earth because Shadow of War, the one in Shadow of War, is dead, and Gandalf killed the second to last Balrog that survived the War of Wrath from Morgoth and the gods. That shows you these motherfuckers ain't stupid. They might look like giant brutes, but the Balrogs are intelligent because they were clearly because they were the captains of the original armies of the Dark Lord.
I've always also, another thing, if you look at Sauron, is he's almost like the counterforce of the world. He like basically kept the power level in check. Only appear when men are acting up, have them unite, kick my ass, just don't die permanently. And then once I leave, yeah, the real world happens. Because Sauron does not have faith in humanity. He does not. Because he kind of knows how they are. But at the same time, he likes the creations, I believe.
He was the one that destroyed the Island King of Men, which was his greatest threat.
Yep. I mean, Sauron is a very complex character in the older age. He's just depicted as stupid evil in the Third Age?
No, he still had a plan. He wasn't being stupid. He was applying diversions, and for years he was still, even in the years where he was held back, he was still gaining an army. By the time he got to the Third Age, he did have a force good enough. It's just that the heroes were able to figure out things that Sauron completely forgot about.
Which is one of the things he kind of wants, in a way. How should I put it? Like, Sauron wanted men to be better.
No, it's not just that. What Sauron truly wanted, a lot of people don't understand. They think he just wants destruction. No, his philosophy is he didn't want to be a lord of a world of ashes. He just wanted order. And he thought that the only order of peace could be made if he ruled above all races. No, he actually didn't want chaos. He said if he has to...
He wanted a World War II situation.
Yeah.
If you really...
He wouldn't kill a lot of people either. He would still... See, the orcs, what people don't know what he does with the orcs are just cannon fodder. They're also cops. No, he would have actually, I don't know what he would have done with them. He probably would have kicked them, kept them more. No, or that too, because he already had the armies of the Easterlings, the Haradrim, the Southlings, the fucking pirates from the sea. He already had an army. That was no fucking problem. Plus, he had the fucking Nazgul, which was a threat in its own. Oh yeah, and plus he had the people on the Oliphants, the elephants.
Yeah, the Oliphants. Look, Frodo, it's the Oliphants.
But the orcs could just be somebody you could throw in first, just to test the fucking waters.
It's literally... Interesting is his modus operandi is, yes, he's basically, I'm going to just say it, Hitler. He's a force that everyone needs to unite to kill. And then when they don't have somebody to unite,
and he thought he was doing it the easy way for everybody was when he had the rings made, that the moment he created his one ring, if you're wearing your ring, you're basically bound to his will. If you serve him.
And not only that... Did you notice?
If you served him, he was kind of generous at first with his thought in his head. He's like, look, if everybody serves me, you now wield a ring of power, you govern all your lands, but you answer to me.
And also, when you also look at it, he never fucked with the elves. He could have easily mind-broke them.
He did? No, he did fuck with the elves, because that's where his personal history is with them, and men. Men came in later because
he didn't, like, you know what I mean, enslave them like he did men.
Yeah.
He could have easily done that. People don't really think about it. He really could have easily, you know...
Well, think about it. He's got his ass kicked a couple times. He tried to come back.
Yeah,
before the Third Age. So, they were whooping his ass a little bit. Like, Galadriel and the Council was fucking him, keeping him at bay for a good period of time.
Which is something you need, a necessary evil, in that setting.
And a lot of people now see that the battle in The Hobbit is actually the first strike Sauron makes in the War for the Ring, which is the Battle of the Five Armies.
Yep.
Which that means that
You know
for at least.
And
People say
also,
that's not a big scale battle, but for
let me pause my game for a second. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Sauron popped in at the perfect time because it's actually a very thing. If they had kept fighting, the dwarves and the humans and the elves would just kill each other. He's like, no, 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 I need you for later. Bring in the orcs. Think about it.
And the thing is, you saw the orcs in the Battle of the Five Armies. Those are the orcs that you see in the fucking video game.
I know.
So he was still using those strong sons of bitches.
And here's the funny thing that you probably don't think about too. With Sauron if he didn't bring them in, they would have killed each other. You saw how they were, but the dwarves were bringing out the technology and stuff.
Yeah, because at one point they all had respect for each other. But you know what it was? It was that they still had some of the rings of power, and the dwarven ones made them greedy and, blinded, while the elven ones made them feel superior and all that. And the ones for men, look what it did. It destroyed the kingdoms.
Yep. And basically, when they started their own war, Sauron's like, no, 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 no. No, I don't want nukes going off, basically, equivalently. I don't want doomsday. That's my job.
Now, the way I see it, if he became ruler and you were born after what he had to do to get there, you would have still been in a much better condition because he would have already placed people. Because here's the thing, he needed cities governed by his human type of followers, not the orcs. He would probably put the major cities in charge by a Nazgul.
Oh, here's another thing people don't, because I think it's expanded silly work. Sauron wasn't exactly evil to the people he enslaved. No, they had fairly good lives. It's just, don't mess with the rules I've established, and you can have your daily lives. Farm, all that other stuff. There's a reason people sided with him. He wasn't exactly...
They had to realize they caused because he promised the people of the south that they they can move to the fertile lands as long as they paid as long as they paid us. Like, here's the thing, and he said that because of the dwarves antagonized him the least in the past, he would have been like this. If dwarves survived, he probably would have offered them some of the dwarven rings of power that were in his possession. And he'd be like this, look, how about this? Because he loves the metal Mithra. That's one thing people also gotta understand. Sauron loved that metal. He adores it for some reason.
Dude, he has an entire freaking armor made of that shit. He gave men armor of that shit. You know, Pelgrimar, I don't know how to describe Pelgrimar.
Since the Balrog in Moria's already dead, he would he'd probably tell the dwarf, look, I'll clear out Moria, whatever goblins are in there, as long as you keep digging, because there's Moria, it's a Moria mine a Mithril mine in there.
Yep. And
that's why they kept,
There's one in Mordor.
Just tribute Mithril to him. You get your ring of
everything
power.
Else.
You're fine.
Keep everything else. He would probably be like, keep everything else. I just want the one ore. And the dwarves would be like, sweet, we can make all this. He's like, anything you want. I just want my mithril.
No, he would also use them to craft structures and weapons because he knows the great smiths of the dwarves because they were.
No, I'm just referring to the fact in general what he would give them if he gave them the cave. He'd be like, take everything else. I want the mithril.
I think he wouldn't demand them to make weapons. He would ask them, look, just make weapons and make, siege weapons and all that and structures. It's already something they're good at. That they're basically just doing something like normal. They're just making it for not only their force but his force, which would be fine because he'll probably provide them with what they need as long as they're building.
And he let them do what they excel in. I mean, would you say Sauron's a multi-layer character in books and auxiliary when he's fleshed out? He's just not stupid evil.
He's not.
He's fairly
his master to a degree his master started off as smart, but he also fell because he didn't have a plan ahead like Sauron did with the ring.
Yeah, it's actually fairly. What is Celebrimar? That's one thing I just have never really got.
He's the descendant of the greatest elf who crafted those 3 jewels in the auxiliary work, the Silmarillions. So this is his descendant who has his skill. That's when Sauron took the elf form, saying, "Oh, he came from the land of the gods." So, like, look, I want to help. I'm here to help you craft rings of power for all the kingdoms. it will help you all govern your lands and bring you to greater prosperity. So I need your greatest jewelsmith. I will train them all to. He did because he knew the skill because he was trained by the same smithing
that was
god.
their first error, right? When he did that shit.
No, that's the second.
Okay, the error we're about to see. So we're probably gonna see Grimoire.
Yeah, we are. They said that, but they're setting it up slowly. They're showing us in the first few seasons the kingdoms. They're showing us the kingdoms that are playing a role in this, that play a role in the Second Age.
Yeah, kingdoms. A lot of shit went down in the Second Age. Like it was probably one of the bloodiest ages ever. Because you pissed off an intelligent person that you weren't ready for yet. And also that was kind of...
If you do a power level thing on a one-on-one fight, if Sauron had the ring and it was a one-on-one fight, there's still a possibility that if you get the more powerful elves, if you had Galadriel, Elrond, the people, you know, at least the hero, the main hero that led the forces in the Second Age, if they all got into a one-on-one fight with Sauron, if you add in, if the wizards came sooner, add the wizards into the fight, Sauron would have a very fucking hard struggle. He really will struggle. They could beat his ass. They really could. Because you're dealing with people that are on level with you that came from the fucking same place you did.
Yep.
Because you could definitely fuck his ass up. He knows this. His ring is just... one thing I don't get is, okay, you made a ring. How the fuck did you make it to already amplify your godly power that you already come with?
Here's the thing. That's actually that's pretty intelligent. All the other rings have like these mystical powers. He just wanted one thing, and that's all it focuses on. It's an augmenter. I've told people that for years. I'm like, and they're like, I don't understand. I'm like, it's an augmenter. It just augments what he already has.
It augments whatever creature wears it. It augments that specific ability. Like for people that want to not be seen or that are using it to escape, that's why it makes them invisible.
Yep.
When they don't want to be seen. Some people who wield it could wield it with, like if Gandalf or in some of Tolkien's notes, he said that some beings could wield it, like Aragorn. He wielded it. He could break it from Sauron's control and use it to augment his strength because it's
just an augmenter. It's like
it would augment his. But here's the thing: if you break it completely away from Sauron's control, does that lingering of now that he's not connected to it, will it not fuck with you mentally?
I would assume that's something he put in there as a massive safeguard. Because think about it. After he lost the ring,
if the ring answers to a strong being, and you saw how what it did to Galadriel, it tapped into her strong being without her touching you.
It tapped into Gandalf's
power for a second, yeah, and he would be extreme.
If they didn't know what that thing does, woo!
But for hobbits, it makes them invisible, but they're still at risk of being seen by beings that could see that sign.
You know what's funny? The only thing that could see him was like a freaking goblin, I believe. And the only exceptions to the invisibility were the Nazgul.
No, you really couldn't be seen unless you left footprints or made a specific type of...
No, the Nazgul were basically the exception of the invisibility thing.
Because they already exist there.
Yep. He like walked on their plane, and that's why I always loved the Peter Jackson thing, how he depicted the kings of men that fell.
Yeah.
It's really cool looking when you think about it. I'm like, that's really cool. Because they're vaguely described in the books in them, if I recall right. Like I said, I read the books in high school, so my memory is not exactly strong suited. After I left out of high school, I got into different lores, like mythologies and stuff, you know? Like Egyptian and how messed up Greek mythology is.
The first time I played Shadow of War and I saw what Nazgul I was dealing with, I didn't know that was Isildur until I saw the backstory when I hit the button to junk it to his head after the fight.
Well, here's the funny thing about Isildur. That kind of makes sense what happened to him.
Because his body was never found. Regardless.
And who would probably know where that body's at? Sauron, because you're walking around with this fucking ring.
Well, the ring got lost in the river,
but
so the power was unsensed.
But remember, he's a necromancer. He went to the realm of dead. It's like Hades. By the way, that makes me wonder, when I really think about it, in the Greek setting, what the hell was that? why the hell wasn't Tartarus completely unleashed? After you killed Hades.
It was. It's spawning shit in the fucking levels. What it does is it spawns different shit that I've dealt with in the levels now. Enemies that are not just based in that area, but enemies that are from every freaking area I've dealt with.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, you see, I'm getting my freaking I'm barely holding on to life. It's mostly
Twitch
obstacles
right now?
killing me. Not yet.
Oh, did you say that guy? Yeah. But I'm just saying, Tartarus is like known, if you looked it up like you said, you're like, oh shit, this thing's bad. Like, yeah, only the worst of the worst get there. Even the gods don't want to mess with Tartarus. They've thrown gods in Tartarus. It's literally called the inescapable prison. So just imagine being stuck in a box of tons and tons of bloodthirsty people. That would not be fun.
They will be baptized in fire. Please, Lord, break the host. Yeah, break the host. Break the host. You guys must break the host.
Well, you're all going to try to break me because you just have to hit 2 people you know to do that. And then I'll just break down crying, probably.
Jesus.
Well, not crying. I'll have a minor break. You already saw what might happen to me last night when I thought that did happen.
You have an aneurysm.
Aiden was like, did I just break the host?
Oh, I found a video on his philosophy. We're good.
What? On Sauron?
Sauron's.
Clarify, who would it not end well pretty well? Are you referring to the Lord of the Rings setting?
Yeah,
we've been talking. No,
philosophy.
I'm talking to my guy in my chat.
Oh.
Chris Harris, who's been listening the whole time when we're talking Lord of the Rings. It is. It's also worth noting, in Kingdom Hearts, Xehanort had pretty good intentions, he was just really screwed up in the head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, it would not be pretty, Christopher. If you were stuck in that box, whew, Kratos wouldn't be happy if he was stuck in that box either. Like, they've stuck Titans in that box, I believe. It was called, at one point, the Inescapable Prison.
You hear this, Keo?
No, it's barely coming through on my end.
Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to raise it. This is gonna be loud.
That's fine. Yeah, I know. Oh wait, that's thunder. Oh shit, he switched to fire. Oh wait, he switched to blizzard.
Sounds familiar to you. It's probably because it's very similar to why Saruman became evil and sudden corruption. I've already covered this a few weeks ago, so I'm trying to avoid repeating myself as much as possible.
The one way of surviving the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, always mindful of your surroundings.
Minor spirits that used to serve Owen split off the Pala, so they were both making together interesting connection to the
Kingdom Hearts music is like way too loud, so it's kind of hard to hear that in general.
Damn it, Kyo!
And I can't alterate the music either. If I had picked a different game, see, I picked this game hoping it would gain a little attention, but yeah, it's a dud.
Have you ever been called a triad Korean?
Well, I did when I made the video provoking the other thing. By the way, Star Wars girl.
Shut her up.
No, what's she doing? So that people will know.
Let's see here. Let me go back, because I know I had it popped up.
Because you were saying she was sprouting some heresy and being an ass. And they're using her as a mask to Phantom Menace.
Star Wars proves that they're too lazy to care about the female audience. What about the strong female characters that are actually presented now?
I'm playing as one right now.
Ahsoka. Gina Carano's character. The female characters that are being introduced now. Leia.
Is her argument sound or debunked?
It can be debunked or more with just bare minimum knowledge.
Damn, that's pretty bad.
You're trying to tie it to also the High Republic. They're always trying to tie something to the High Republic stuff that's not even related to each other.
You know, that's why I kind of like Star Wars Theory, because he tries to be neutral to the situation. And breaks them with logic, like we do. Which makes it more funnier. Plus, you haven't given the High Republic a chance. They're introducing characters still. Aren't they?
Yeah, and this is set during the Rule of Two time.
Yep. Completely different rules, completely different standards. That would be like equivalent to the Jedi.
I kind of like the Excalibur looking lightsaber because this is during a time of the Jedi's golden age.
Oh wait, sorry, that we are talking Star Wars. My idiocy.
Oh wait, this is the golden age of the Republic still.
Yep. Before it became a decrepit cancer.
Mm-hmm. You were gonna start seeing the fall of that. Because here the Jedi are still more open and mindful when they're so closed off by the movies.
Exar Kun!
No, that's way older than that.
No, I'm just saying, people don't realize the Exar Kun incident.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's a reason that they're kind of zealotry.
And, the Nihilus event?
Yep. And it's so funny.
That was the first Jedi purge. No, that was like the second Jedi purge.
Do I need to laugh at the fact that
the movies were the third Jedi purge?
Rip Karen Fisher. Yeah, we lost Karen Fisher. But did you know Karen Fisher didn't want to do another Star Wars movie for quite a few years? That's why they had trouble.
Yeah.
So part of the how do I put it? trilogy-ish thing.
I think fans have to accept, because if they want them, if they're setting up the Mandalorian story to go into what they're going to, which is the heir to the Empire War, which that means could take place in a new timeline and all that, because it's confirmed this is a Star Wars multiverse because of the war between worlds. That means you have to
show me the war
accept
between worlds, damn it. That's a messy war.
The characters, that means the characters we want to see have to be recast, because this involves, the Heir to the Empire involves our favorite characters when they were still in their prime. Yep. You have to probably bring back the guy who played young Han Solo and make him look more like Harrison Ford, if you can, in some way.
Pull what they did with Mandalorian with Mark Hamill. Do you know what's funny?
Yeah, but this would have to be done in like they have to do it very much better.
They're still working with that technology though, so.
Yeah. That means you could do this little Grogu becoming the next generation of Jedi's Master Yoda.
Mm-hmm. Or Grogu's been dropped off at a different time in the original timeline. And then he just become freaking Yoda. That'd be horrible. Don't do Grogu dirty like that, writers. So, Star Wars girls' hypocrisy.
Hipsters.
Isn't it funny how the Phantom Menace is using her as a shield because they're afraid other people like me or you will just like attack the shit out of her logic?
Yeah.
Geeks and Gamers, what happened to you? She came to other shoe movies like Family Guy, Peter's Boss, Angela, this 2000 movie called Seniority Row. Yeah, but Carrie Fisher she didn't want to do the Star Wars licensing anymore. It was one of the reasons why they had problems with it.
You know, I'm the only one that could feel that a live action, because there's actually actors who look just like these characters, could do a live action comedy Family Guy movie.
Oh yeah, and also Christopher Harris. One of the things that God, what was it? Oh shit, Star Wars comedy. Crap. It had to do for contract, but where were we at? You just said something. I just lost my train of thought because this is how tired I am from last night's shit. It was to bring up a good point. Yeah, Family Guy made a good parody of it, the animation one, which was godly funny and completely cynical. Oh, if you want to watch a cynical show, that's pretty bad. It's called Yes Minister.
I would die if they ever did a live action South Park.
How are you gonna pull that off? How are you gonna get child actors that are gonna become memes for the eternity? Yep.
Could you set it where they're teenagers?
Oh, fans would get pissed still.
No, but that means they could set it to where... No, like a... Shit, I would have to say it would have to be on TV.
You mean like the Rugrats show that failed and miserably?
A lot of people remember fondly on Rugrats growing up because they saw what it was trying to do.
I know what it was trying to do, but do you remember when they did the one where they were adults?
Yeah.
And it was kinda didn't end well for
where they were teenagers.
Yep.
I was always dead watching Rocket Power at the time. Yo, I swear, when I was watching that's the only time that was the time I was like, I want to get out of fucking class where I used to hate hearing the teacher say, the bell doesn't dismiss you. I doesn't. Because my ass wanted to go watch Dragon Ball Z.
You wanted to get to Toonami.
I wanted to get home fucking quick because a Yu-Gi-Oh would pop on one channel. That time that ends, I'll swap over.
Yep, and certain Power Rangers shows would pop in on another channel.
Now here's the shit. The good thing about my room at the time, I always had a 2 TV setup. I would have at the time what was the best TV for a PlayStation 2 in my room. And then I had one of those TVs that people would specifically sell, those little box TVs with handles that you could have VHS tapes.
Shit.
I would use that. I would use that for the PS2 and one for the TV, and have the PS2 right next to my bed on the shelf. So
Yeah, that's what we're referring to, Chris Harris. That one show. That's what I was referencing. That's why I said I don't know. Oh, I remember what I was saying. Just make me another new, up-to-date, last satire movie of South Park, and throw in all the jokes of today. Who here would love that? Cinemas? That's how you get your money back. Shit.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
People would go pay to see South Park in theater still. Although South Park is the last bastion of satire that can't be censored. Because those creators...
I heard a rumor that I guess the writers have something that they could make a parody of that would be very bad for the image of America or some shit.
They don't care!
So they're allowed to do it.
Those writers really don't care. They've been, like, you know, death-threated and everything in the book.
What about the video game? It's pretty good.
The video game's good, but I'm just saying, the writers in general kind of don't care. In a good way, they don't care. Like, they're like, dude, we're gonna write what we want. You're not doing shit to us. They kind of have that pessimistic outlook.
Oh my god, Cosmic Paladin, leave me alone.
Is he on Twitch?
I saw the green notification. It was a like on something.
I rolled a 20 last night, remember?
It's your fault.
You asked! I don't do shit unless I'm asked.
You messed up.
No, you fucked up.
Oh! Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. You have fucked up now. Now you fucked up. 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 You fucked up, Keo.
Well, how would that be?
I don't know.
I fuck up on a lot of shit. I have no delusions about that.
Mr. Sega Lives destroyed Sega. Oh shit.
Mr. Sega Lives destroyed Sega? Oh. That's amazing. Oh. I swear if I hit that mark today, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
We're gonna condemn your channel.
Why don't you go ask Holy Gaming Paladin to subscribe?
Wait, don't you have you know his other channels are subscribed to you, right?
No, only one of them is.
Oh.
He's a little terrified. It's not my fault that I'm a little... that I've got, like... Preschool was the last... Yeah, it was. Does anybody remember the cynical show Hey Arnold?
Oh yeah.
Which was... and then Cat Dog.
Oh my god, my mom hated that one but loved the other one.
What? Cat Dog?
She hated Cat Dog but loved Hey Arnold.
She loved what?
She hated. I think it was because of the physiology of Cat Dog. She hated it because she's like, where the fuck does it shit and piss? I'm like, that's not the point. It's supposed to be convenient. She's like, what kind of fucking person makes a dog and a cat? I'm like, I don't know.
I'm 10. I don't know this stuff.
Well, no, because then by the time when I was 13, that's when I watched Big Trouble in Little China. I watched that shit over and over. I studied that movie.
If you haven't seen Big Trouble in Little China, go do it. It's worth it.
I was entertained as fuck.
Damn it. There we go.
At the time, I had a Labrador dog. That motherfucker hid under the bed. You know what he did? I had a body pillow. That motherfucker was always fucking it. Because in the middle of the night, all you heard was a dog going. And I'm like, that's under my bed where I'm fucking trying to sleep to go to school. And then you know when the dog's thing comes out, if it scrapes against that, it's gonna sting him. He fucking yelped and hit the door one time. I started laughing.
That's what you get. That's what you get. I remember Hey Arnold, that show still... Yeah, it still comes on, but I'm just saying. If anybody remembers older shows. I have to just clear out a little bit of this inventory. Okay. I'm good. I've cleared out the inventory. Now to show the most horrifying scene that what Xehanort wanted to create. And why Xehanort's an asshole. Xehanort wants to recreate. Come on, show it. This is bloody terrifying. I remember seeing this on this. All those Keyblades. Every one of those was wielded by
the bodies.
Well, that's in the MOBA. But just imagine.
How many different blades are there?
Thousands and thousands and thousands.
They look pretty cool.
I know. And the PSP, when you get to this part, will be screaming.
Not mine.
Well, you know what I mean. If you didn't have the install part, the extra space on your memory card.
No, I also had the
master was struck
I
down.
had those extensions.
Oh, I love this. I was told the
put
master
on
was
there.
struck down. Oh my, that sounds like what happened with Mace Windu.
Yes,
That's a horrible
right.
comparison, but hey, Star Wars reference.
I was stupid and helped Xehanort do it.
Wow, who did Anakin accidentally kill with
He tried to hurt Ben.
Palpatine? Well, we thought he killed
only
at the
fought
time
because I wanted to
when this game came out.
But I was
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yo.
Xehanort set the whole thing up.
I'm sorry, the Sith spirits were calling.
Inside me.
Yep, you're about to see the Sith anyway, in the Kingdom Hearts setting.
And so was the master. I did need to be
Really, if you parallel these two, this is literally like Obi-Wan and
I went astray,
Anakin.
but no more.
Who is the big vampire lady in Resident Evil 8, everybody?
Resident Evil
What else
8.
is
Camilla?
darkness But hate and rage.
The big vampire lady you see in the
Xehanort
trailer.
is feeding the dark
In the
fires
gameplay.
within you.
That horrifying
fight.
big bitch.
You'll go astray again.
Yeah, the Keyblade Graveyard from the MOBA Kingdom Hearts game was basically,
How does
this
that
was
honor
all
our
created
master's
from that
memory,
battle.
Terra?
To summon Kingdom Hearts, which we still have yet to see. And let's just compare this person to the Ahsoka of the setting. I mean, remember, his heart is split in half.
What about Hydra?
But the master said we
Hydra?
Yeah, what about Hydra?
tried to destroy me.
I don't know how Hydra, what are we talking about?
I still
They
don't
gotta
know
blow up
exactly
Hydra.
what it is. But it scares me to death.
Well, I haven't had to fight Hydra in Birth by Sleep that I know of.
Oh,
Relax, man.
well, okay then.
We're here.
That's Kingdom Hearts
We're gonna
2.
take care of you.
Ah, well, okay then.
I may have to fight Vanitas.
This is the one where you have to fight Xehanort and them.
If I do,
Oh yeah.
guys,
This is why I wanted to do this. I figured a
I
few
hate
grinding,
those motherfuckers so
and
much.
before I ended the stream, I figured I'd go out and with a bang with showing you the Keyblade Graveyard, because some of this is going to be important for DDD.
I'm asking you.
You hit that 107 mark, I'll explain why Ventus was so important and Terra is so important.
Put an end to me.
And I want you to notice a design on them. Terra has an X on its clothing, okay? Remember
Yeah,
that.
you're about to hear the scariest shit in the world.
No, but look at their outfits for a second. Terra
I'm
has
looking.
on its chest an X. Remember that for DDD, because that's extremely important. Aqua has one, but it's protected by a heart symbol, okay? If you notice that on her chest, where her bust is, go figure. Leonard Nimoy! I'm gonna shut up. I love this voice.
United with the hearts of their masters. On this barren soil, Keyblades of light and darkness
Can we just
were
restart the
locked in
Keyblade Wars
climax.
so we can have something new?
As a great Keyblade war
That's what they
raged,
tried to do in 3. And did.
countless Keyblade wielders gave up their lives, all in search of one ultimate key.
But then how would it rage if there's nobody
And
to
it
come
will
fight?
soon belong to me.
You'll find that out in DDD.
No, but I'm saying it's like,
Keyblade.
are people just gonna pop out of nowhere and start fighting?
And Ventus again has a heart protection one on the X, okay? But Ventus, by this point, his heart has been split in two. And at the end of the story, it goes to sleep with Sora. So by the end of this game, Ventus's heart goes to Destiny Islands where Sora's is and fuses with it. That's why he is stuck in an eternal slumber, because his heart never returned to him.
Xehanort is like fighting a fucking Emperor Palpatine.
Exactly, that's why it was compared. And then Vanitas could be Darth Vader to a degree. Just look at that man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Before he got layered, okay? We're talking like Darth Vader from just like the first 3 movies. None of the auxiliary works.
Let him just do the Keyblade War. Somebody will win.
That happens in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh fuck. So wait, I'm going into the Keyblade War?
A new one.
Oh fuck.
There's a reason why I'm trying to push the 100 mark, so I can explain all the setup that will happen in Kingdom Hearts 3. And this game plays a key part in why Kingdom Hearts 3. By the way, Aqua was literally a monkey wrench in Xehanort's plan. With her stopping, you know, Terra, like you saw in Zero episode, she threw a monkey wrench.
How are
G-Bane.
ya?
Yeah.
Roll the dice, Kyo.
I'm about to fight Braig or Zigbar, and this in itself is a manipulation. Or Luxu. Oh god, get out of my screen, Mickey. Get off my screen. I hate you, Mickey Mouse. Stab.
How about you leave the popsicle with me?
Why?
You
He's
can
the
go out
good
here
guy.
and fight
Oh.
Terra.
He left Aqua to rot in the realm of
You can't
darkness
be
for
too
2
happy
years.
about him deep sixing your
Well,
master.
Aqua just was a monkey wrench. Oh.
Yep, and Terra was the
Who
one
are
that
you?
took your eye and scarred your face, which is even funnier.
What's the greater good? Oh.
You think you two have got some grand
Darkness
role
within
to play.
darkness. It's morning for me because I live in America.
You're only here so that when I finish you off, Terra will succumb to the darkness.
Do it, Kyo.
Who
Kill them
wants
all.
to go first?
Wipe them out.
Shut up!
All of them.
Oh, so this kiddo thinks he's a full-fledged Keyblade wielder.
I love the voice actor who they got to do him. It's hard to take him seriously if he is because he sounds he has this surfer-like attitude. It's like as if, man. Literally, look at his dialogue.
Oh, I know. I did this part. He was a pain in the ass, though.
Well, I'm pretty much gonna one-shot him.
Yeah.
He's stronger.
I'm like level 40 something.
3. You're level 43.
Get the lock.
I gotta pee real quick before I start.
I will say the developers did make him a challenge. Well, Plan B works. Jump tactic.
Okay.
You know, this is like the one boss. Proud mode, unfortunately not. This is an older save I had. G-Bang. This is not me playing Kingdom Hearts 4, this is just basically me being a promotion thing to trying to hit the 100 mark. Because when I do, I'm going to be forced to literally stream DDD and explain all the lore and why I was pissed off at 3.
Nice knowing ya. Kiss yourself goodbye.
Yeah, the Infernal Fire basically gives you a nice ass shield.
Kyo. Libra's knocked out.
Of course he is, he always is.
Oh! Ow! Shit!
Did you hit your head or something?
I hit my hand.
Boom! Killed break! How long did that
Oh my
take
God.
you, how long did that take you, John?
It only took me maybe one try. Just I had to keep
No,
dodging.
how long did it take you to kill him? I just killed him. He's dead.
I know. Okay, it only took me maybe one try to master him.
Don't mess with Keyblade
It just I had to keep
wielders.
dodging.
But you know what?
Hit, dodge,
just
hit,
means I made the
dodge.
right
That was the
choice.
tactic.
Or you use the shield thing that will
You
go
wanted
pop
me
it
to
back
buy
at him.
time.
Well, I
I say
can't.
he got it.
Oh, I guess I should have did that because I just kept shooting the energy thing at him. The
But here
lock
comes
on.
the worst part. See, that's the easier one. The one I hate next is the fusion of Ven and Zentis.
Oh yeah. Oh my god! I bruised it.
You bruised your fist.
My finger. So this is gonna make clicking a bitch.
You might want.
Asking you as a friend. Just
I find it funny that Mickey does not know that Castle Oblivion was literally created from the neutral grounds. Although that's something Yen Sid should know.
How
It's a,
did they not know?
well, it is a freaking secret passed down to Keyblade Masters, and, you know, Yen Sid was around during this period. Like, I'm sorry, I could literally rail Yen Sid for
Yo, you
all.
want to kick Yen? Should we jump Yen Sid?
Oh, thank goodness.
That's for the Kingdom Hearts DDD stream. A lot of shit could be prevented, not only in DDD, but in... Oh, there's the Kai Blade. Or should I repeat the incomplete Kai Blade?
Kick her in the face. Or kick him in the face.
If I could, I would. I hate Mickey Mouse.
And kick Ven.
No, Ven's, at this point, at this point right now, Ben in his soul is fighting Vanitas. Remember? Him and Vanitas inside, and he.
I am not Ventus. His heart has become a part of mine now. This keyblade will open a door.
By the way, that's the guy who plays Sora.
Oh yeah.
Then,
Who voices
keyblade-bearing
Vanitas.
warriors will flock here from each and every one of them.
So in
That's
Kingdom Hearts
cool.
3, he not only voices Vanitas, but he also voices Sora.
And just
And
like
the
legend says,
Vanitas
the
voice is his
Keyblade
natural
War will
voice,
begin.
I believe.
Shut up!
Alright, Kyo.
I'm sick of your nonsense. Give Ben his heart back.
You gotta pull up a second screen.
I will as soon as I kick Ben's ass.
You better kick Van's ass.
Well, not Ben, Vanitas.
Vanitas. That bastard.
Shit. I hate the shock lock.
You're gonna burn those Xenos like you burn the custody papers.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, I just got shared, so. I'm at that maze.
I'm sorry,
So
Vanitas is a bit of a joke depending on how high level you are. He can be a bit of a joke.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Have you lost
Boom, his
your
ass is dead.
mind?
So I'll be able to manage your stream in just a second. As soon as this ending kicks
Vanitas
off.
is a little bitch.
Did I fight him a second time? I like how I kicked his ass once. Or is there phase
You
2?
know Vanitas is a little bitch.
Not really. Do you know why he's this strong? He was personally trained by the Palpatine of the setting.
Giving up already?
That bastard.
By the way, what's wrong giving up already? That's a callback to Riku's.
I know. Shit. There's a giant iron fuck.
Lend me strength.
Oh fuck.
Which she kind of does from the outside, inside for outside first.
Oh fuck.
By the way, this was a dumb move. Well, actually, it was a smart move. But by doing this, you practically killed Ven. Aqua. Nice move, but you unknowingly did it.
What?
Because that Kai Blade is made
shit.
of both Ven's and Vanitas' heart. So when you shattered it, you shattered both his heart.
And created Roxas.
No. The heart went to... Ven's heart found its way to Sora. The heart that originally healed him in the beginning of the game on the Soul of Destiny Islands. He just returned to it and basically says, I need to sleep here. And his soul, and Vanitas went Ben went to sleep in Sora's heart. I will explain a lot of this in the DDD run. That's why I'm pushing so heavily on this, because I really want to rant on DDD. And just explain why Kingdom Hearts 3 could have been a lot better than it was.
People were only worried about why were they limited on worlds.
Why were they limited on worlds? Copyright.
Yeah, so I mean, if you wanted to accept that at some point.
That's why they used Pickstar in the next one, in the third installment. Sora has a lot of people inside him. Yes, but there's, he has basically Ventus's heart sleeping in him, Roxas's heart sleeping in him, Shion's heart sleeping with him until that was retconned.
Where am I?
Yeah, that's 3 Keyblade people right there.
Damn.
You lost consciousness. Fortunately,
Sora is literally an
Mickey found
amalgamation
you
of
and
hearts.
Ventus drifting in the lanes between, and brought
Well,
you
what
back
if
to
does he
me
so? But I mean, he has his own.
care.
He does, but when he was born, it was fused with Rox.
I am sorry, but there was
Vanitas.
no
I mean,
sign
yeah,
of
Vanitas.
terror.
God, when I get to DDD, I'm gonna have to do a massive lore dump. And I will explain how time travel works, because Nomura can't write it properly. He can't follow his own damn rules
Ventus.
that he established in DDD.
The boy's heart is sleeping.
DDD, man, DDD.
When will he wake?
I could not say.
I'm gonna uninstall this when I'm done playing this to get to load in to make sure I have my system ready for DDD.
Should it not?
So the moment it hits it today, DDD hits up.
Eternity.
So long as it's not like midnight or something.
No.
If you can hit this during some point during the day, I will freaking start up
keep him
DDD on the
safe.
spot.
Until he wakes. Forever if I have to.
Shit.
I will tell you what your friend
This
needs
guy. Oh
right now.
shit! It's this way.
It is not your protection. He needs you
Found
to
it.
believe.
The more
I got a new weapon, Kyo.
You see, Ventus's heart.
I'm ready to
See-
test it.
in the back.
See, I
Oh,
don't remember
shit. What the
time
fuck is
traveling
that?
in Sonic 06, but I can literally explain to you how the time travel works and the rules. By the way, time travel in this setting, Yensid could pull it off.
Who believes in him
Yensid's a
to
dumbass.
show him
No, I'm
the
not. I'm
way.
kidding. Yensid has the skill to pull it
Just
off.
as long as
He just
you
doesn't have the balls
Then Ventus will be able
because
to
it's
find
extremely
you when he
risky.
wakes.
It's like
He can
Voldemort
follow that
Horcrux
power
risky.
back to where he belongs.
Remember how Voldemort like split his
Oh
soul
my
up?
god, these fucking guys are whooping my ass.
It's literally that risky to pull off
Don't you worry, Aqua. I believe
because
in
it could
that too.
screw up
Gosh,
bad.
He's been as good a friend to me as anybody. And if both you and me believe in him with all our hearts,
Because I'll explain
we'll
one
have
thing:
2 lights to
anchors.
follow instead of 1.
Anchors are the equivalent of what Horcruxes were.
3 lights.
Damn. What the fuck was I dealing with just now?
But Terra's gone. Maybe
But the
for
problem
good.
was Nomura broke his rules of time travel
I think I know how to find him.
because writers don't know how to properly establish time travel.
When are we gonna curse on tomorrow?
Oh, in the DDD run, I'll be cursing and swearing like a sailor. Probably the most you'll ever hear me curse is when I would be doing Dream Drop Distance, because the game infuriates me. It's just what was set up was going to be awesome, and then they spent the entire of Kingdom Hearts like, do you remember when this happened? Do you remember when this happened? I'm like, shut up.
Maybe they were waiting to part 4.
Well, the Greek. It's also
I
worth
think
noting.
part 3 is meant to be, I guess, a re-establishing point for new people and old.
That's not how that works. You don't set up the finale of a series that people have been waiting for over a decade and give the middle finger. That's basically Mass Effect 3. You're the exception, John, because that was the first Mass Effect you played. But Mass Effect 3 was meant to be the finale of the series, but instead it was a middle finger to all the fans who had followed it up till then. It's hard to write time travel right. G-Bane, it is, but the problem is, what it basically narrows down to, you don't introduce time travel like 8 entries into your series. That's dumb. That is completely the dumbest move you can pull, because by then you've created a narrative cheat. That's what time travel is. It's a cheat narrative. I mean, multiversing, I can do. I've even said I love Steins Gate so much because it follows its rules until the finale where they put in the physical part. That's where I'm just like, yeah. Because for the longest time it was just mental jump, 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 and they followed that rule completely. They never actually broke that specific rule until you get into the physical part. That's an entirely different animal in itself.
I'm powering myself up and not getting hit until I fight those fucking whatever the hell those things are. I'm going in prepared.
Oh yeah, I still remember it. Red, destroy all Geffen thing. Blue, become the Borg. Wait, no, yeah. Blue, control all synthetics. 3, green, become the Borg.
Kill you live to be the Borg.
No, that was the ending of Mass Effect 3. And then 4, which was the middle finger,
right.
shoot the
save point.
Shoot Casper the Homicidal Ghost. and everybody dies, and you leave behind a message of how things could have gone, and then the writers basically said, no, things didn't go that way. They just boosted the cycle. So, Nomura is, whoa! And I've also explained repeatedly, Nomura likes to troll his viewer base.
He trolled you.
No, he pissed me off. I don't appreciate a finale. That is the second game I've ever had grievance buy on. Grievance buy, I wanted to return Kingdom Hearts 3 the day after I beat that game. I was so pissed. Because it was just like Mass Effect 3. Go figure, both of them have 3 in it. They burned me.
Damn.
Mass Effect 3, the finale, burned. Kingdom Hearts 3, burned. Like, always burned.
These guys won't leave me the fuck alone. I am caught in a corner with these guys. Come on.
So, yeah.
They gotta fucking die at some point. How much damage could they fucking take?
Yeah, they always burn. It's like the biggest burn possible. So yeah, if you literally want time travel explained, that's a lot of burns. Yeah, Christopher, that was burns. It was Burn City. I waited forever. I bought Mass Effect 3 day 1. I bought Kingdom Hearts 3 day 1. Now mind you, I didn't have the midnight release thing because they got rid of that shit by that time. Go figure, GameStop burn.
This part is kicking my fucking ass. I'm stressing.
So, go figure, the 2 games I buy day 1 are the ones that mess me over. I really hate it when they do that crap. Really do. But that's all I got. So like I said, hit the like, subscribe, blah blah blah. As such, closing thoughts. Oh, by the way, I thank who all
I'm getting my
popped in.
ass whipped.
Well, make sure you don't have any bondage there. Okay. Thank you, Chris Harris, for popping in. G-Bang for popping in. Really appreciate this. If you somehow manage to get me 2 more, I will actually explain the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts series. And I mean it. I will explain the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts series in DDD. Everything of the lore up till Kingdom Hearts 3. So, if you're looking for an entirety lore dump of everything we know about Kingdom Hearts, try to get to the DDD, and I will basically lose my voice explaining in the very beginning. So, until then, I'll probably see you all later if this mark hits. And then I will be losing my voice repeatedly because I'll be explaining so much lore. Well, have a good day. Now I gotta see how John's doing on, Twitch. Let's hope he didn't break.